And one thing that my teacher, Mrs. Vamos, always said that I really appreciated, and she always talked about competitions in a very healthy way, I think. She always said there was somebody very famous who I forget, and he just won this huge competition. I think it was a piano competition, and someone was interviewing him, and they asked him, well, obviously you play very well, but wouldn't you say that there's a degree of luck involved in winning a competition? And he said, it's all luck. It's all luck. And I feel that it's generally true because everyone at a competition plays at an extremely high level when you go to an international competition. In my experience, I feel like pretty much anybody could win the competition. It's very rare. Maybe there are one or two that are more likely to win and one or two who are less likely to win, but literally every single person who's in the competition has the potential to win. And I think that a lot goes into what are the jury preferences and what combination of preferences is there because your playing might just match exceptionally well to a few jury members and they might know you or and they might say I really love this person's playing and I think they deserve to go on to the next round if there's discussion and people can really go to bat for you too if they really like your playing and you never know what happens behind the scenes. So I think that it's a lot of luck, but obviously you can't get lucky if you're not really well prepared. So I think always prepare for the best. And if you're lucky, great. But if you're not, that's okay because if you keep working hard, eventually you will get lucky, I think.
Yeah, totally agree with everything you said. In my experience doing competitions, one thing I always did, which wasn't the best, was whenever I went to a competition, I would hear who else was doing the competition. And then if someone I thought who was really good was doing the competition, I would kind of be like, man, my chances of winning are like really low. And my dad was actually really instrumental in telling me and teaching me that it really doesn't matter who is doing the competition. Anyone has a chance to win. And you have to believe that you have the opportunity to win in order to even really have the chance to win. And it really doesn't matter, even if there is the next best violinist doing the competition. Like you have to believe in your heart that you have a chance to win and that you are there to say something with your playing. And so that really resonated with me because, especially being at like MIC Academy, there were so many really good up and coming violinists. And we would basically be competing against each other all the time. And some people seemed like they would just win every other competition. And so you would feel differently whenever you had to go up against them and stuff like that. And so that's something that took time to develop for me.
Yeah, I think that's really powerful. And I actually think that you're absolutely right. I think mindset plays such a valuable part in competitions in general. I don't like competitions that much, but you can't give your best performance if you don't believe that you're there to do something special. And one thing that I always gained confidence from was I knew that no matter what, nobody would play exactly the same as I would. And that's the same thing for everyone. Everyone has something unique about their playing, and no one else can do exactly what you do. And I think that's reason enough to go to a competition and feel a certain sense of confidence in yourself because literally no one else can do what you do. No one else is going to play exactly the same way. And I feel if you feel conviction with your ideas and you feel that you have something meaningful to express, then I feel you will do a really good job. Yeah.
Yeah, totally agree. I think a competition is really an opportunity to test yourself and have a competition with yourself to see if you can put your best foot forward. And you should tune out all the other competitors as much as possible whenever you're doing a competition.